Hello guys, so here's a video looking at the differences between the Voyager and the Forester. So since both of these knives have dropped, people will ask me, which one do I prefer, which one they should get, etc. But as you can see, there's some similarities, but there's still some very significant differences between these knives. So let's start by looking at the similarities between these knives. As you can see, they all share the same handle design. Super ergonomic handles, has a nice Coke bottle shape that's not too pronounced, has some thumb cutouts. I think the thickness is perfect. They're quite comfortable. They have a recessed lanyard hole in the back. So the handles are exactly the same between the Voyager and the Forester. Also, both these knives share the same steel, SK85 at 56 to 58 HRC, and they're both 4mm thickness, as you can see here. So that's another similarity. Obviously, the biggest difference is the blade. So the Forester, we have here the high saber grind, or we can also have the scanty grind option. Whereas for the Voyager, there's a single grind option. It's a high saber grind. The blade here on the Forester is significantly longer. You have a 5.5-inch blade, whereas on the Forester here you have the blade is roughly 4.2 inches long. So the question is, what are you going to use your knife for? So this is obviously much easier to carry, much more compact package. If you see here, the balance point is roughly here on the handle. So definitely it's a very nimble knife. You're very efficient for cutting because you're not going to have too much weight up front. Here, the Voyager, the balance point is much closer to the guard here at roughly this point, and it's somewhat more blade heavy, although it's not very heavy because of the 4mm thickness. But the trade-off, obviously, you get a bigger blade, so there's differences there. So here's a top view overlaying both knives. You can definitely see the added length of the blade with the Voyager, and it's also has significantly wider blade as well. So it really depends. If you want a more compact blade that's easier to EDC, I think this is a great option. If you want a belt knife that's really multifunctional and can get some larger tasks done, maybe this is for you. So both of them are great knives. It really depends what your primary function is going to be.